here, and I am right here at our state building, just getting ready to turn in some paperwork. So here's the paperwork that we need to go to Ecuador. There's a couple packets of paperwork, and there's a lot of different pieces involved. So I thought today, while I'm doing all this, I might as well just shoot a video and kind of take you guys along on the journey. I'm going to break these packets apart and show you what exactly you need to gather together, all the documents, in order to get ready for moving to Ecuador. And a lot of these documents you'd probably have to put together no matter where you're moving. But this one is specific to us moving to Ecuador. Let's take a look. Okay, so there's two packets that you're going to need to put together. One is for the U.S. Department of State, and then one is your Secretary of State for your own, whatever state you're coming from. So we're in Washington State, and so we had to kind of gather these, everything together. And so I'll kind of show you what's in my little packet. This is just a cover sheet that tells them that I need an apostille done. I'm in the state of Washington, and for us it is $15 per document. And then we're going to get ours expedited just because we need it done. And so that's an additional $50. Now each document is actually, like, if you've got bank statements, it counts as one document, even though you may have 6 months worth of bank statements. Now this is a piece that I wasn't aware of, I think, fully aware of, but anything that is not issued by the state needs to be notarized before it's apostilled. So we took our bank statements. This is our Department of Licensing, our driving record. So I took my driving record. It was notarized. The notarization has to be permanently affixed, so we've stapled it. So this is my driving record. Now this is because Tony and I are choosing to get a driver's license when we go to Ecuador. Not everybody does. But for what we're planning on doing, it's going to be pretty important that we are able to drive, and we are planning to buy a car. So this is my driving record. Here I have my Washington State driver's license, and so there's a photocopy of it, and then this states that the notary said it is a true copy of the Washington State driver's license. Here I have my academic history transcript from high school. And guys, I am not proud of these grades at all. But high school transcripts, because you have to have at least a high school diploma in order to get a driver's license in Ecuador. And I think that that particular piece might change depending on where you go to get the driver's license. But better safe than sorry, so here we go. I went and ordered another diploma from my high school as well, so that's notarized. Here's my birth certificate, which I have one of these, I know, when I renewed my my passport, but I couldn't find it, so new one of those. This is my criminal background check for the state. Now, it didn't have anything that came with it. It just said Washington no arrest record. So this is my fingerprints. The fingerprint ID card needs to go with it. So if you did have a printout, let's say you had a reckless driving charge, something that would be a criminal charge, then you would have a sheet attached to it. But with me, there's no arrest record, so there's just the fingerprints. Now I did go down to our local sheriff's department in order to get these done. I got them done. I sent them into the state, and then they check it, send it back. After they send it back, I send it back to a different department in the state and have it apostilled. Okay, so this is our bank statements. Now I put both of our business and our personal bank statements here. We have to show some income, and right now at the time of this video, there's been a few things that have changed, and so I'm hearing two different things about how much income we have to show. So I'm making sure that my income is showing a nice amount of income each month so that I'm safe either way. But these are bank statements, and I do have 6 months of those. I've heard 12, but I'm going to hope it's 6 months. If I need another 6 months, I'll have somebody back home do that for me. So this is my packet. So I'm going to package that all together. And then with a check, I'm going to take this in today and have it rushed. So I should have these back within like 5 to 7 days. Now, separate from the state ones, here's Tony's state one. Separate from the state, we have the U.S. Department of State. Now, this is our FBI background check. And so you fill out a separate cover sheet for that. And then our background check, it comes with this official seal. And then it has the criminal record that just says that the search of the fingerprints provided has revealed no prior arrest data. We did not get our fingerprints back with this one, so interesting. So these go up to the U.S. Department of State. They are saying it's taking 2 to 3 weeks to get back, so we will be overnighting them there, and then you send the mailing, like your self-addressed stamped envelope, you send that to them. So we'll be sending a express delivery back as well. Hoping to get this before we leave the country. Right now we have about a month, exactly a month, before we actually fly out. So we should be good on both of them. And we do have backup plans just in case. So if you have questions on this, feel free to drop them below. And I will tell you, if you're moving to the southern part of Ecuador, anywhere from Cuenca, maybe south, we're using Kelly Cordova out of Loja for our immigration attorney. Now, she has been amazing. The entire time we've been going through this, if I have any questions, she's just a text message away. And she helped us get a bank account our very first day there. It was incredible. That was the other thing we did today, is we wired money from our local bank account into our Bank of Loja. So did that this morning, started planning our cross-country journey of 9 days. So got that planned. So far it's been pretty good. We've got about 2 weeks left before we need to be fully wrapped up. And after I get this done, we're gonna go sell 2 of our cars, and that's a pretty full day. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I will have one more video coming up before we take off, and that's going to be talking about all the stuff we have to do with our dog. And then after that video, we'll be taking off across the country. We have a 9-day journey plan that is super dog friendly to get to Florida, where we have to send our dog from Miami to Quito. He can't get on the plane anywhere else. There's only one cargo plane that'll take him. So we are heading for 9 days across the country. That's a whole ordeal in itself, totally different video. But make sure if you like this video, you hit like, hit subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.